Right guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video. We are indeed in the top 8 of the NFL Top 100 Players of 2023. It's a name that I knew was coming, but I didn't know quite where we'd see him. But it seems he has landed himself after a stellar few seasons at 6'5" and running like the best of them. You know, I'd call him a mixture of Mike Evans and Mike Evans as far as, stature and ability along the ground, but also the likes of Aaron Rodgers with just the decision-making ability and also the ability to roll out and just great arm, you know what I mean? Big arm, huge arm. In fact, I call him a mixture between Mike Evans as a running threat and Justin Herbert as a throwing threat. Either way, number 8 on the list. This will be a good one. 6.5 minutes. And look, there's a lot of people out there that would say he is the best player in the entire league. I'm going to try not to talk too soon, say too much, but I feel like we've at least got another 3 or 4 quarterbacks to come. So I'm thinking that this top 10 is just going to be stacked with quarterbacks. There's one running back to come. That's Jonathan Taylor. But yes, I mean, this series is always fun. It's always interesting. And when you get to the nitty gritty, when you get to the single digits, it's, there's not much that separates them, is there? All right, guys, let's get into his stats, watch his video, and place him on a rugby team. That'll be fun. Josh Allen, not the offensive lineman, not the outside linebacker, the quarterback. Joshua Patrick Allen was born on May 21st, 1996. He's 27 years of age, 6'5", 237 pounds. Got picked up in round number 1 of the 2018 draft with the 7th overall pick to the Bills, and he's been there ever since. He signed his second bag. I can't remember how much it was, but I will tell you. Oh yeah, that's right. August 6th, 2021, he signed a 6-year contract extension worth up to $258 million. It's at this point that nothing surprises me, as far as contracts are concerned. He holds an NFL record for the highest passer rating in a single postseason, with 149 during 2021. 2-time Pro Bowler, 2020 and 2022, 1-time second-team All-Pro selection in 2020, which means to me he was the second best quarterback for that year. But the one story that always comes to mind, right, is Josh Allen's letter to, I'm going to say, hundreds and hundreds of college football coaches with his statistics and his offer to play at the best of his ability every single down, every single play for whoever was willing to give him a chance. And it was Wyoming. And I believe it was after a successful season, his first college season with a junior college, Reedley College. He led an offense that averaged 452.2 yards of total offense to rank number 9 among all California junior college teams in total offense. So it's just within California, and it's only number 9. He might have been 6'5", and they might have had 450 yards of total offense, but you can see just how easy it would be to be lost out there, to slip between the cracks as far as securing a Division I scholarship. Anyway, came into the league, ran a 4.75 40-yard dash, 6.9 on the 3-cone drill, 33.5 inches on the vertical, 9'11" on the broad jump, and a 37 on the Wonderlic, which equals the top score we've seen thus far. And coming from junior college, playing junior college football in 2015, just 3 years later in 2018, becomes the 7th overall pick in the NFL draft, signing a 4-year, fully guaranteed $21 million contract. So that just goes to show, guys, never give up. Back yourself. Back yourself to the hills. Back yourself until the wheels fall off, because you never know what you can achieve. All right, so it looks as if he's got quite the novel about his career so far. And during 2022, he played 16 games, 13-3 they went, made it to the postseason. 359 completed passes for 4,283 passing yards at an average of 7.6. Sorry, that's yards per attempt. My mistake. Yards per attempt. Okay, so they keep those numbers down through quoting yards per attempt, not yards per completed pass. Interesting. With the longest pass, which led the league during 2022, of 98 yards, 35 passing touchdowns to 14 interceptions, 124 rushing attempts, 762 rushing yards. And I'd say he'd probably be in the top 20 as far as rushing, among running backs as well. 7 rushing touchdowns. Through 16 games, got sacked 33 times, that's basically 2 per game. Fumbled the ball 13 times, less than once per game. And lost it 5 times, less than once per 5 games. Bringing his career total at the ripe old age of 27 to 77 games played, a win-loss ratio of 52 to 24, 18,397 passing yards, 138 passing touchdowns, 3,087 rushing yards, which is more than a hell of a lot of, running backs will get in their entire career. But he is getting the opportunity every single play to do that, of course. 38 rushing touchdowns. He's played 8 postseason games, including 2 last year, threw for 613 passing yards during those 2 games, rushed the ball twice for 46 yards, and scored 1 touchdown. All right, guys, look at the NFL records. Look at that. No wonder he's got a novel, because all of the stuff is included in his season breakdown. Okay, NFL records, he's got, 10, 12. Bills franchise records, he's got at least 12 to 14. And accolades, look, I'd be here all day if I tried to get through that. All right, guys, it's time to have a look at his video.
He's scary.
We give him no hope, man. No hope. Play one.
And when you get a guy like Chris Jones say that a quarterback's scary.
And he'll cuss you out.
Suck.
Really?
Yeah, he'll talk nasty to you.
But Burrow won't.
No, Burrow, he's polite.
Hey, Vaughn. Joe, nice to meet you, brother.
But Josh Allen, he'll get nasty with you. He got a little attitude.
Well, he had to work for it, guys. He had to work for it. So he ain't going to take no shit.
About himself.
He's come from the bottom up.
I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it.
He's like a tight end, right? Looks like a tight end, plays like a tight end, but can throw 70 yards.
Josh Allen. He's like a superhero up there in Buffalo. He's like freaking president.
Number 17 gets a lot of love in Buffalo.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Love y'all, boys. Love y'all, boys.
You can feel the love at the end of every pregame huddle.
Go get a job done today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I love you, Josh Allen.
That is some love.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I love you, Josh Allen. 1, 2, 3.
Who is saying that?
The guy literally throws up before
I hope that's a woman.
each and every game. I've never seen it before, but literally before each and every game, he'll throw up and then go out there and just run people over, hurl people.
He'll throw up before every single game. That's his release of all that nervous adrenaline type energy. But once he's got it out, he's good.
He's a fun, loose guy.
I've seen a few rugby players like that.
Just like a big kid out there. Super fun, man. He's got like a handshake with everybody.
60 minutes, man. 60 minutes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on.
Let's go.
Damn, you know what? I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, fuck, that's pretty awesome. Having a handshake with every player. And I'm thinking, do I have the mental capacity to do something like that? No, I don't. But because he's an NFL level quarterback, he has to remember just countless amounts of plays, right? So I assume a few handshakes is just nothing. It's got to be pretty easy, right?
Hey, put there, Bill.
I like that one.
Hi. Here you go.
What the fuck? Just doesn't stop.
Certainly early on in the year, I said he was playing as high of a level as I've ever seen him in my time in the league.
Who was the toughest quarterback that you faced?
Toughest quarterback. I mean, the first two to come to mind were Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
All right, for sure. Me too.
Favorite Josh Allen play from last year?
Almost forgot about Lamar Jackson.
Favorite Josh play? Damn, that's hard.
The play where Josh Allen runs right before his foot gets out of bounds, throws across his body to Dawson Knox for a touchdown.
He is a weapon, guys. Wow. What a weapon to have in that backfield.
That'll be a defense's worst nightmare. I mean, they got to cover every single inch of that field.
Keep him in the
And
pocket.
if he sees some space, he's not afraid to run.
In the pocket, trying to find somebody in the end zone, throws,
Probably 85% of the time, if you let him roll out, something bad for the defense
Something's going to happen. He's going to find something.
against the grain. Every no-no there is known,
and Big 17 can pull it off.
So all of us start moving to the left a little bit, thinking it's scramble drill, left side of the end zone. And then all of a sudden he just pulls up the vision of seeing the other side of the field and the arm strength to get it there. I mean, yeah, he's pretty good.
I got to get to a Buffalo game.
He has an arm. He's accurate.
What? Hang on.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He do it all.
Why does he look like Floyd Mayweather?
He runs. He has an arm. He's accurate. He can read defenses.
Josh Alien Allen. Allen to Diggs. Allen to Diggs. Quite the combination.
Josh Allen, he can bust you for an 85-yard run, or he can throw it 75 yards with a flick of the wrist.
Josh Allen rolling out to his right, points down the field.
Josh Allen, move here, do this. Oh, how good of a throw was that right over the top. Hey,
Josh has a cannon, man. He has a cannon, so you know he can make every throw.
Diggs outruns Jonathan Jones down the sideline for the touchdown.
He's hard to plan for. He can extend plays to find open receivers to get them time.
What play you got pulled up? What's that is?
It's a Josh Allen play against you guys.
No, I ain't watching that.
Oh, come on.
I ain't watching no Josh Allen play beat us. They cheated.
Bills break the huddle. 3rd and goal.
Oh, cool. I wasn't on this play. I can watch this.
Josh Allen goes shotgun.
No, geez, I know this play. You don't have to. I know this play right there.
Allen moving to his right.
The play's never over until you hear the whistle, and that's a play that defines it.
Allen finds
Stays alive.
Allen throwing. End zone. Caught. Gabe Davis.
If you watch when he throws the ball, Gabe's completely covered. Like, I don't know how he saw him.
Early in his career, he probably would have just went off the field and taken the yards. But nowadays, it seems like he's trying to rely more on his skill players to make those plays for him.
He's getting so evolved with his game, just as far as knowing what defense is.
The thing is, man, he's got that athletic ability to stay alive so long that these routes can all be run through completely, which means that if they do stop at the end of their route and go the other way, someone's bound to be open.
He's getting.
Like, I'm going back at zero. I'm like, all right, I want you to break front pylon right now.
You can see the development over the years.
Hey, Josh. Good ass job, bro. Keep taking what they give us.
Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes and that. Josh Allen is 1,000% up there as well.
What do we got? Allen, Burrow, Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts. Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Hurts. Being that we only have 7 other players after this video, take Allen out of it. Burrow, Mahomes, Hurts, and Brady. Is Brady going to make it? Brady's got to make it. If he doesn't, that's going to be a tragedy.
He's different than all the rest of those guys because he's built up like...
Isn't it awesome seeing these younger guys come through? I mean, Mahomes is going to be called old soon because he's not 25 anymore. He's 27, 28. But these younger guys, man, so exciting for the league.
Defensive end. And he can run you over if you're not careful.
We was watching film, he dropped back, and once he hit his back foot, he just took off because he seen the line. It was not a draw. The offensive line wasn't blocking for
he took off, all right.
Wide receivers was running route. But he just seen it, he read the defense so fast, and then he not going down. He won contact at the end of the play.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful cutback on the inside. No, he didn't score the touchdown, but he deserved it.
Thrive on. That's what he live on.
I love that.
That's sick, bro.
That's a fiery competitor. A guy who's going to go out there and
I love that shit
give
too,
his
man.
all.
Oh, what? He's giving it to Ramsey?
That's a fiery competitor.
Oh, mate.
Go out there
yes, boy. I'm a fan for life. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that emotion. Oh, man. He's doing it to Ramsey too. Like, oh, there's no better guy. There's no other guy that I'd love to see more than... Oh, man. Goosebumps. You get one over Ramsey, you go and give it to him, man.
Absolutely give it his all. To a point where you want him to slide at some points.
You know what time it is, Mitch.
He stiff-armed the dude from L.A.
He took that defender and threw him down like he was a rag doll.
Like a rag doll.
From the Chiefs.
Who is that? Like I said, is that Mike Evans or is that Josh Allen?
Left over Justin Reed.
He jumped over somebody against the Jets. Everybody was like, whoa, that was crazy.
Josh Allen leaps over the head of LaMarcus Joyner.
You see him run over DBs all the time. I don't want to end up on that low light.
If a quarterback ever did that to me, coach, get me off the field right now. Get me off the field.
Josh is one of those guys that doesn't want his teammates to see him getting treatment or hurting. It's really unique to him.
Damn, bro. Is that blood on both elbows?
It's very cool. It's the 10th or 11th play of the drive. We're all gassed. We call a quarterback run, and I pull around. He just takes off right next to me, and then I'm doing the fat man jog as fast as I can behind him, but he is booking it.
Look at the center, Morse.
He just flies another level. This is kind of the epitome of who he is as a football player.
It's been fun to see him grow as a person and as a leader.
It's been such a privilege to see him grow.
Yeah, he's got some decent speed.
See him be unchanged through all the success.
Became one of the faces of the NFL, and it's going to be awesome to see where he's going to continue to go.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What do we have here? What do we have here? Tyreek Hill is up next at number 7. But the way that we finish these videos is we place these American football phenoms, freak athletes, into a rugby team where, you know, it's a sport where you need an overall skill set, right? And Josh Allen has that. He's not just a quarterback. He can run the ball. He can stay alive. He likes to initiate contact. He doesn't want to just run out. He wants to stay inside. He's 6'5", big guy, taller than most. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place Josh Allen in the position of first 5/8, number 10, playmaker. Yes, we know he can pass, but that's not all he can do. Can you imagine a 6'5", first 5/8 on a rugby team with the, you know, athletic ability he has? That would be, that'd go viral. That would go viral. Most number 10s, you know, you've got Damian McKenzie of the All Blacks, he's 5'10". You had Dan Carter, 5'10", 5'11". You know, you've got Carlos Spencer, 5'10". You've got Richie Mwanga, fucking 5'9". You know, these guys who play 10, they're not huge in stature because they are the playmaker. They're the link between the forwards and the backs. And for the most part, it is a game of passing. And look, Josh Allen has that in spades. But on the off chance he sees a gap in front of him worth taking, he's going to take it. Yeah, he'd have to lower his shoulder on defense, but I reckon he'd thrive on that. I reckon, you know, with the attitude that we saw him give the likes of Jalen Ramsey, if he has the opportunity to tackle someone and dominate a tackle, he's going to get up, he's going to let them know about it. And in the next play, he's going to have a bullet pass 20, 30 meters out to the winger and set up a try down there. He would have to kick the ball quite a lot, but I'm willing to let that one slide in this case. Thanks for watching, guys. Those are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Let's get into the next one.